Alright, what's going on, guys? Augment here for another match of Fortnite. We're coming into solos. Season 3 has begun, and I apologize. I was not able to get you guys any Season 3 content last week, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. I'm actually recording this match on Thursday when the patch dropped. But I'm going out of town the 24th through the 29th, and so I needed to make sure that I recorded ahead in order to have episodes for those days, you know, locked and loaded, since I'm not going to be able to play all weekend. But hopefully getting you Season 3 content on Monday is cool. Forgive me. But I have gotten a win. I'm wearing the new astronaut skin with that back bling from the Black Knight. Got this fancy new glider. But unfortunately I was not recording that win. I've only gotten the one so far. Definitely going to get the second one on stream. Season 2. Season 3, I mean. But, so there is a lot to talk about with Season 3. A lot of new changes. You know, the good, the bad, and the ugly. A lot of additions. Lots of good stuff. But, so I'm going to go ahead and hold off on talking about that right now. I will talk about it, though, at the end of the episode. So once we get done with this match and we get into the lobby, then I'll address all the latest and greatest from the patch. You know, I'll talk about things if they come up naturally in game or if I think about them. But that'll be it for right now. Did I come here alone? So, I mean, that's the thing. Don't worry, I'm going to completely hold off on talking about building until the end. That's one of the main points of controversy. But I will say right off the bat, though, that the game is running way better than it was before. Things are much smoother. The game looks better. You know, just even looking at the detail of the grass, it's like night and day difference between what we had pre 3.0. So really liking those changes. They definitely have it well optimized for console now. We got 60 FPS. It's running smooth. There are some lag issues going on, but overall things are definitely improved. So it's good stuff. I actually came down here to Industrial Park because the last few matches I have been screwed by not having enough mats, and like I'm usually pretty good about having plenty of mats, but like I've been kind of foregoing the farming a little bit in the past few episodes in order to just, you know, just play and get kills. And like I've been getting a lot of kills in every match, and freaking nobody is dropping me materials. It's like everybody just forgot that farming is a thing. I'm not getting any good stuff from people. So I'm not gonna deal with running out of mats again. We're gonna farm ourselves. We're gonna get it done. Big pot. I mean, I don't need 2 tacks. I'll take it for now. Probably end up dropping it though. Come on. Damn jump cooldown. Get you sometimes. I didn't check out the basement. Okay. I did hit this building, right? Yeah. Another big pot. I've also been getting a little bit screwed by not having enough heals too. I kept winning my fights but taking a ton of damage, and then would have to win the next fight with, you know, such little health. It kept going like that for a while. Where is that one? Oh, above. Alright, didn't get much in the way of weapons. But I am stocked up as far as health and materials go now. What the fuck? Are you serious? How is that not far enough? Oh, there's a guy over there. Right down that bridge. That son of a bitch just go under. Of course he had to go under right there. I would use, you know, 2 and 1, but I want the bolt. Gotta get over to Loot Lake. I don't want to hug the riverside, so I'm gonna run around here just a little bit. What are those? Billboards? I haven't had billboards. That's new. It's all built up over there. The gods smiled on me today. For real though, they just let me laser that kid. Golden. Thank you for the scar, sir. Alright, I'm going for it. I was literally just thinking, alright, do I go up top there? Oh fuck, there's one right here. Alright, I'm gonna do it right here. Not the most eventful game so far. 15 people left. Only got 2 kills. But that's alright. Traps and bandages and ammo. Alright, I'm gonna leave it for now. Yeah. But I'll remember to pick it up before I go. Get out of here. So, I'm not gonna lie. That was like the first time I've ever pulled off a quick scope in this game. Straight up, hadn't done that before. That was pretty sexy. Well, I guess I have. I have done it once. I remember there's one clip in particular that I'm thinking of that I got in a duos match, but that one like didn't count because the guy like had like no idea. That'll do the trick. Alright, let's go. Get out of my face. Alright, nothing that I really care about down there. I think there's a guy over here. I don't know. I don't know. Hello. I see you. Fuck. Why? 1 health. Give me 10 seconds, please. He's here. He's here, he's here, he's here. He's above me. Let me reload. Alright, now he's getting hit by that other guy. Good. Got him. Reload. Alright, it was definitely a slow start, but we're up to 6 kills now. Me and 1 guy. 7 kills is what it takes for me to win this game. Like, every time. So let's not choke. Let's be chill with this. Alright, now I just need to find out where the guy is, and I should win. As long as he just doesn't surprise me or anything, then we should be okay. I'm not where I need to be for the circle, but hopefully we can kill him before it gets to that. Are you still alive, tree? What the hell? I don't want to waste too many more rockets. Alright. I don't know where he's at. Let's get into the circle again. I swear the game came down to mats. I told you I was suffering in the last few games because I kept running out of materials because all the people I kept killing didn't have any freaking mats. You're done, kid. It's all good. Just accept it. Alright. We did it. We got it. First place, 7 kills, 1 assist, 30% accuracy. That's pretty high. That is pretty good. Alright, so I did say at the beginning of the episode that I was going to talk about all the new stuff once we got to Victory Royale. So I'm going to pull up the patch notes super fast, and we're going to go through some of the important, heavy hitters of it all. More levels, more loot. Nope, not that tweet. I need Nope, not that tweet. Why? Fortnite has tweeted so much today. Where are your patch notes? They're going off. Here we go. Okay. Well, first of all, we have this post-game screen showing you what you get in the Battle Pass. So I'll go through the Battle Pass real quick. 100 levels. We got cool skins like this Rust Lord, an ode to Guardians of the Galaxy. It's Chris Pratt's character, Star-Lord, but a little bit more like post-apocalyptic. It's pretty cool. You know, got the Sky Trails, new loading screens. This dance is fantastic. What else we got? This carbon glider is pretty cool. You know, another Sky Trail. This is an ode to CDN the Third. If you guys watch streams, C's. He's all about positivity and a phenomenal gaming experience. So it's pretty cool. You should look up his reaction to seeing that they put that in the game. You know, it's pretty sweet. Pickaxes, emotes, this Moonwalker skin. I want to get to the like Darkwalker. This is a great dance too, though. Here we go. This one, Dark Voyager. This thing is so cool. I really like it. I can't wait to get that. That's tier 70. That's where the Battle Pass ended before, at tier 70. But we're going all the way to 100 this time. I like this Elite Agent skin. That one's pretty nifty. It's a good girl skin. And then you get to the end here. Oh, you also have the robot dance. It's pretty fucking cool. But once you get to the end, the Reaper, which is an ode to John Wick. Looks just like John Wick, which again is awesome. Love Keanu Reeves, love the John Wick movies, so really stoked to get that. And once again, I'm not going to spend a single dime on actually getting all the way to 100. I didn't spend any money on season 2, so I'm gonna do the same for season 3. Just gonna grind it out, and especially with the way that the weekly challenges work now, it should be pretty simple. So moving into challenges, you've got 7 challenges a week. You only need to, or is it 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay, yeah. It's 7. You get 7 challenges a week, but you only need to complete 4 of them to get the actual reward. So you see, I got 4,000 experience already for completing 4 out of these 7 challenges. Still got a couple more to go. You can still complete all of them. You're still going to get the stars, so that'll definitely speed up the battle pass. But what's cool is what they actually have with the challenges. So instead of like forcing you to play squads or forcing you to get sniper rifle kills, it's just the fact that you only need 4 out of 7 of these in order to get the reward. So you don't have to get sniper rifle kills if you're a shit shot, and you don't have to play squads if you only like solos and duos. So definitely nice. They're not forcing you into anything. But what I really like is things like search chests in Pleasant Park or eliminate opponents in Fatal Fields. Stuff like that is really cool because it's going to be spreading people out every week. It's going to be, you know, we're going to see, you know, kill people in Tilted Towers, or, you know, search chests in Retail Row. And so it's going to have people dropping in at new locations more frequently, which will make the mid game a bit more exciting, since Tilted Towers, and you know, with everyone going to Tilted Towers at the beginning of the match these days, it's made the mid game a little bit boring. You might not see too many people, you know, have big fights at the beginning and big fights at the end, but in the middle it's a lot of running around. But even in just playing today, I've definitely been having more fights in the mid game, so it's cool stuff. Then I already talked about the optimization that they did. You know, they optimized it for consoles, specifically for each console. So Xbox One, Xbox One X, PS4, PS4 Pro. So it's optimized for each console. You guys saw it was running a lot smoother. Like I said, there's still some lag, a little bit of rubber banding going on, but I'm sure Epic will get on that and fix whatever network issues they're having. But overall, the game looks a lot better. It plays a lot better, and as far as sound goes, I don't know. I don't know where we're at with the sound. I didn't see anything in the patch notes about sound and the vertical audio. I'm sure that they're still working on it, but still have some work to do there. But the big thing, the big controversy with the patch is the building. A lot of the top streamers are upset about what they did, But me personally, I'm a bit on the fence. So essentially, with turbo building, now anyone can just paint walls, paint stairs, paint whatever. You know, you just hold down the button and it throws up whatever build type you're trying to do. And so, I mean, yeah, essentially the argument is that it's making building easier, and it's lowering the skill gap, or lowering the skill cap and decreasing the skill gap between casuals and pros. And I'm just gonna stick to the words casuals and pros for right now, because essentially it doesn't help the pros at all. The pros already can build insanely fast. They can do everything that they need to do, and they have no problem at all getting wins or whatever. And so I do completely agree that it does make the game easier. It does cater to the casual end a little bit, and I'm never down with the game making itself easier in order to appeal to the bigger fan base. But at the same time, like, I get that argument. Same thing with the materials auto switching now when you run out. Like, yeah, it's gonna give you one less thing to worry about for the casuals, and you know, the pros aren't gonna have to think about it anymore either. But I don't really think it's gonna have a big enough effect to actually, like, impact the game too much. Like, the bad players or the casuals are still gonna be casuals. You know, if they go up against a pro in a one-on-one, the pro is still gonna be able to outbuild the shit out of them and, you know, have the better aim and win the fight. You know, the casuals aren't gonna start getting a bunch of wins because they can build faster now. Like, if you're not good at building, increasing the speed isn't really gonna help you out too much. You know, it's still about how you do it and how you use it and your positioning. So I really don't think it's gonna matter too much. It does cater to casuals a little bit and makes the game a little bit easier, but I really don't see it changing the way that fights play out, except for in one you know, one circumstance, which is console specifically. You know, console, it's made the fights more exciting so far, just in this first day. Like in PC, you see people throwing up crazy builds and having crazy building fights all the time, and I'm envious of that because it looks fun, and you can't really do it on console. Or if you're like a decent builder like me, you know, you don't have anyone to build against. You know, it's, you get up in your tower and you fight them, and that's it. But now I'm actually getting into some fights where people are able to throw up some walls a little bit faster, and you gotta kind of work around that a little bit. So honestly, it's made the game more fun for me, in my opinion. You know, having some more interesting fights, some more unique encounters. It's not so much just people trying to get behind their little walls and just peek a bunch like it was before. It's a little bit more dynamic, and I think that's a good thing. And then the biggest thing for me with console is that it removes input lag. By not having to check materials and switch, and by not having to spam the build piece or the build key over and over again, you're removing input lag from the game, and console has definitely suffered from input lag. So I think that this is just, you know, it's one less thing for the game to hitch up on, and so, you know, less mistakes are going to be made that are caused by the game, and now more mistakes are going to be made that are caused by players, which is a good thing again. And on the same topic as input lag with console, they also did optimize building on console a little bit, specifically for switching between pieces, so that is working a bit smoother now. I was having less issues today. I didn't accidentally place any roofs today in buildings, so it's been good. Then of course they added the hand cannon. It's, you know, the upgraded revolver. It takes heavy ammo. Revolver takes medium, hand cannon takes heavy. You know, it's essentially a Desert Eagle, and the thing is really strong, definitely packs a punch, but it shoots very slow, and as soon as you get about 5 meters away from somebody, the accuracy goes to shit. So it's definitely a situational weapon, but I've seen some streamers been running like double hand cannon. It's definitely entertaining, but definitely not game breaking. I don't think it needs a nerf or anything like that. Got to see how it plays out for a little while. For your colorblind players out there, they have new colorblind options, so definitely check that out. And give feedback. The devs said that they want feedback to make sure that you guys can see if you're colorblind. So there's still, I mean, it even says right here, experimental color correction. So they're still working on it. Give feedback and let them know if it's working or not. Decline, or yeah, okay. So what else? A lot of bug fixes. You know, that first weapon not working anymore. Auto run being canceled when opening map or inventory. You know, standard bug fixes, overall pretty good. The pump shotgun was nerfed. You can no longer double pump. You can, but I mean, you have to pump it when you go back to the first weapon again, so that's definitely a good fix. It was needed. Grenades can't crit anymore. Pistol drop chances have been adjusted. Actually, the epic pistol was more common to drop than the rare pistol, so they fixed that. They were just inverted. They fixed that. Weapon outlines are back to how they were before 2.5, so they're not as fuzzy anymore. I don't know if you noticed while I was playing, but it definitely looks better. And then, yeah, the performance, you know, optimization on console, HUD elements, they now show you how much ammo you pick up and materials, because they did take that tooltip away for a while, but that is back. You can check out the path of the battle bus in the pre-game island. So if you open up your map there, you'll see where the battle bus is going to fly. As you saw there, you can dance and move around for 10 seconds after getting a win. And then, of course, you know, all this crazy loot. You know, you got back bling now, so you can throw on any of those back pieces on. You've got the contrails, which I don't have any unlocked yet, but hopefully I will pretty soon. And the umbrella, the new umbrella for getting wins. And then not to mention all the new skins. So definitely some good stuff. Supply drops now show up when they're at the correct distance, because before 3.0, supply drops weren't rendering when they were still pretty close, so that was causing some issues. Yeah, you can open full screen map when spectating. When you're spectating people, you also see how many kills they have. New streamer mode, which anonymizes all names that aren't squad members, so try to limit stream sniping. Not an issue for me, but for some of the bigger streamers, I'm sure might be helpful. And that's about it. That's pretty much the biggest stuff. I mean, the biggest part of this update, aside from, you know, the new battle pass, is the building fixes and the quote-unquote improvements. So like I said, I don't think it's going to be a big deal. I don't think it's going to be making the game really that much easier for casuals, and I think that the pros are still going to be getting wins just like they are today. So I think it's a bit overblown right now, but, you know, see what you think. Oh, you can also emote here. Check this out. Whoop. Awesome. Although you can only do the first one you have equipped, you can't actually choose. So I think that is about it. There's still a couple known issues. The game might crash if you're using Shadowplay highlights on PC. After opening a supply drop that's been shot down, the loot will spawn in the sky and fall. And then sometimes you can't edit your own structure. The workaround for that is trying to just edit a piece next to it. It's like piece specific, so that's the workaround for that. But those are the 3 known issues that they talked about. Otherwise, I think it was a pretty great update. It's running smooth, it looks really good, and I like all the new content. Building fixes, I think, are fine, at least for me on console, but I think it's good stuff. So that's it for that one, guys. There might be some episodes coming in the next couple days that are from pre-3.0 in case I don't get any episodes while I'm out of town. I do have some spares loaded up. Basically none of them are wins, that's why they're spares, but yeah, so just keep that in mind. There might be some episodes that come that aren't Season 3. So, but I'll try not to. I'm going to try and get some more episodes tomorrow. But that's it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'm AugmentEcho, signing out.